Child, Brit was trying to pistol whip Kenya into a twirl.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another video. We talking Housewives of Atlanta episode 4, I believe. Before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. So this has been the talk of the blogs everywhere. Is the pistol play okay or not? Okay. Now, the episode starts off with Brit and Angela meeting up. They're both talking about how a lot of their family is going through some troubles because they're holding grudges. We as Black people got to do a lot better, because one thing about me, I'm going to hold a grudge. I'm working on it. I've been saying that since I started this damn channel. Oh, but it's hard. Okay, certain things that people go through, it's not easy to just not hold a grudge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna hold a grudge, Boogie Bat. I'm gonna hold it just because it's like people know what they be doing. I'm a big believer in that. People know exactly what they be doing, okay, and they just act like they don't, and then they play victim and say sorry when you call them out on it, right? So Angela's mom and husband basically are at it because they got into an argument about cleaning. And us Black people, we be mad at each other about the dumbest of stuff. Over cleaning. Did she leave a dish in the sink? You get what I'm saying? Like, we be mad at each other about the darndest of stuff. Like, it don't even matter. Like, we just be really stabbing each other over the craziest of stuff. A damn cleaning. You hear me? Cleaning. And then Brittany's sister feels as if the husband, since marrying, that she's not been attentive to her sisters and her family or whatnot. There's been a lot of stuff said about that husband. I do think that the internet is sort of picking on him because, you know, the internet don't like Brit, but I do see what you guys are saying. I will say that, okay? And Porsha, we're going to get to that a little bit later. What did you have to say about her husband, Angela's? Because that was a little bit weird. If I was Angela, I would have thought you screwed him because it goes with your pattern. You get what I'm saying? Y'all, Shamia is just so unnecessarily rich. Like, she's sitting by her pool with a Gucci hat on. Like, who just sit by the pool with a Gucci hat on? Like, like, I'm gonna just keep poking fun at her. Like, she's just so unnecessarily rich. Like, it's not even necessary for you to do that. But she gonna do that anyways. She looked really, really good. She had a Gucci hat on, laid by the pool, big ass pool. And she has her sister come and listen to her track, okay? Drew is hopping in the stew. I'm all for pursuing and chasing your dreams. So I think this is great. Shamia sounds amazing. I feel like she's not that old to where she can't pursue a music career, and she's not that young where it's too early for her. It's the perfect time. So I just feel like now that we're getting reintroduced to her, this is the time that she, you know, should have done it, because had she tried to do it before, it wouldn't have worked. We learned that she was in a group before, groups before and everything. I swear, everybody that's in Atlanta that been around Candy been in a girl group, been in some kind of jazz band, a strip club, something. So I wasn't even shocked when we found out that she was, you know, in these groups or whatever, right? So then we get to Porsha. Porsha, basically, the conclusion of Porsha's scene, she figured out that she got to go back to work. What you thought this was, girl? She said soft life is over. It wasn't a soft life, girl. You got lazy. Let me tell you, y'all heard what Kaya said. You put your trust in a nigga, dumb. That nigga ain't. Oh, silly, dumb silly. That nigga don't mean you no good. Y'all gotta listen. Y'all think Kaya is crazy? No, she's speaking factual. That should be a biblical hymn. Okay, you put your trust in a nigga, dumb. That fuck ain't. Oh, silly hoe, dumb silly. That don't mean you no good. Like, come on. It's so crazy to me. Like, why? Like, I feel like this is why Shamia is gonna always, I feel like, advance further in life than Porsha will, because although her husband has his riches, You think Shamia's just sitting on her ass? That girl she's a radio show host. Like, she's hustling her ass off. So just in case something happened, God forbid, which I don't think it will, she not gonna be out on her ass. Porsha still had her companies, don't get me wrong, but it's like you quit the show, which I feel like that wasn't smart. Because now it's looking like you went back because you ain't got no money. So there's that. You left Housewives because you were scared because people was gonna be on your ass. And I feel like she stopped probably she didn't jump into other opportunities, which she sort of admitted in this episode because of Simon, okay, which I don't think was smart. So her team is there and they're, they're not rebranding, but they're pushing Pamper by Porsha to bigger aspects, okay? Porsha said she wants to do it like a billionaire. Okay, I said, okay, Bruno Mars, I want to be a billionaire so freaking bad. Buy all the things I never had. I want to be on the cover of Essence magazine. It's not going to be Shamia. I got it in the bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll be hopeful, Porsha. All right. I want her to be a billionaire though, because listen, a black woman being a billionaire or a black man being a billionaire, that'll make it easier for one of us to become a billionaire. So I hope she becomes a billionaire. One of her team members that's on her team told her that Drew contacted him and mentioned that, that she was in the studio with what's his name? With Dennis. And I'm like, Drew doesn't make any of her case any better, and it's weird to tell how she's acting. And why are you like flaunting Dennis? Like, it's like, damn, you love that pot belly nigga. I really do think they messed around now. I don't know if I said I didn't think before, but now I do. I'm allowed to change my mind. I think they did, okay? I think Dennis put his hot dog in her buns because the way that she's so easily flaunting. Sorry, y'all, this is bothering me. I'm a little OCD. The way that she easily, like, y'all see how I got issues? The way she easily just tells people about her and Dennis working together, it's as if she's bragging about it. Like, okay, you're paying this man for a job. Like, it's giving like we're in a relationship and I'm working with my man. My man. And my man. You should remix that, okay? I will say Drew's album, I did get a chance to listen to it. Really good, okay? I like that. I love that, okay? I think she's great as an artist. I feel like Drew is very underrated as an artist. And I think the show takes away her seriousness as an artist because we now see her as a reality star. We don't even see her as an actress anymore, in my opinion. Sorry. Okay. I do feel like Porsha's out of line for contacting Porsha's team. I do feel like Drew is out of line for filming with Dennis when Porsha asked him not to do so, and she still did it. I don't know if she knows that Drew, I don't know if Drew knows that Porsha and him had this conversation, but even still, out of respect, she should have just not did it, but she did it anyways. So that shows that Drew low-key wants Porsha's life, which I don't know why. And two, don't respect Porsha, and low-key Porsha needs to check her. My whole thing is Brit over here threatening bitches with pistols. Porsha should have been the one threatening a hoe with a pistol. You know what I'm saying? Drew is the one should have been threatened by a pistol. Porsha has every reason to threaten her with a pistol. Not you, Brit. So Ralph and Drew are meeting up. They're having like a basketball day with the kids and stuff like that. Y'all, Ralph been going viral because Ralph has been going viral, you guys, because of a very interesting photo, okay? They are saying that Ralph, y'all, is a hawk because of the way he was dressed in a black suit with a chain with no t-shirt, okay? Raymonte tweeted that, he looks like a gay nigga in his 30th birthday party, okay? He was giving a little fish, a little bit cut. I remember this is so embarrassing, but I'm opening up and telling y'all a lot more this year, okay? It's a new month. Why not? I remember this young nigga that I used to talk to like a minute ago. I don't do that no more, though. Those days are over. He told me that he think that Ralph is one of the girls. Like he get that vibe from him. And I'm like, as a DL nigga, he would know. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when he said that, that was a little bit further confirmation, right? So Drew has a lot of patience. I damn if a nigga like that play my face. Bitch, you spray your beard. Like, no shade. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, just throw fucking water at him. Ah, okay? Nigga, you spray your beard. Let me stop. Anyways, it was good to see him have a great scene and that they were able to kind of co-parent and they're co-parent peacefully, even though they're battling each other out on court. But that to me is how it should be in a divorce. You guys should be able to cuss each other out and maybe get on each other's nerves in court. But then when it comes to you guys being in a co-parenting atmosphere, it should be where you guys are comfortable. So I think that, you know, that is in itself healthy. Okay. I still do think that Drew still has feelings for Ralph. The way she was looking at him in that scene, and I think the other way too. Ralph still has feelings for Drew. I don't know why they playing. That's the thing. But the problem is Drew should not be with Ralph. That nigga, you could see he's a narcissist. I saw online that he was talking about Kelly's marriage. You don't know that lady from a can of paint. If you don't shut the hell up, especially if that man abused her, like how dare you? Like you got enough issues on your own. You're literally in the basement of your own home that you bought. Don't you think you should be concerning yourself with your own marriage instead of worrying about somebody else's? Like that is crazy. I saw that. I'm like, damn. Like, oh, you really is a bonk. So Brit ends up meeting with her sister. Here's the thing. A lot of you guys do not know the meaning of context clues, and a lot of you guys do not listen effectively. If you listen to how Brit talks and the things that she says, you can tell that in her regular life and her past life, she has been a problematic person, especially in regards to women. She says in this scene, and she says in other scenes, I don't have a lot of friends that are girls. Big red flag. I don't have a lot of friends. Another big red flag. That means we don't get along with niggas. You see what I'm saying? It's like there's just certain things that she said that it's like, you not something wrong with you. Like you being some mess. You like to start mess or you be in mess a lot. When I was in high school, girls didn't like me, always tried to fight me for no. I'm just saying, like, I've really got to listen to what people be saying on these shows because they literally will tell you themselves, especially see what happened with the Angela thing, which a Wendy Williams clip resurfaced about that, where she did admit that, you know, she had a baby, that Charles had a baby outside the marriage. But besides that, this is why context clues and listening is extremely important. I'm just telling y'all. So the sister is just crying because she feels as if Brit, since getting married to him, has now been so like he always has to be there or anything like that. He don't give me the type that's like control it or always got to be in the mix. But I was like, oh wow. Cause she give me, she wear the pants. But you know, this is only a 41 minute show that we're seeing. So we're not seeing their whole complete lives. So the sister would know more than we do. I just feel like when it comes to you being a sibling, like you shouldn't be so self-reliant on your sibling once they get married. That's just how I see it. I just feel like now now when your sibling gets married, they're building their family. So like, although of course that's your blood, and you should still, you know, help them in the time of need, especially if it's dire. I just feel like the way that the sister was talking, she gives me like very dependent on Brit and her finances. And when the husband came along, that stopped. That's what it gave me, just watching it. Bitch, I need to breathe. Ah. Bitch, I need to breathe. Ah. Let me tell y'all something. This season of Housewives is so funny and like, it's so entertaining. I need to breathe. Dennis ends up meeting up with Drew. Dennis, nigga, you saved them little audio clips from that stew to jack off. I know what you're doing, nigga. Okay? I need to breathe. Bitch, I need to Okay? So Drew was sitting down with him and he was like, he never really ran it by her. I kind of figured that. Like, he never told or even ran it by Porsha that he was working with Drew. Because Porsha was so attuned in the African lifestyle, going over there with Simon. So, you know, that was none of her concern. She could really care less or pay attention. Now that she's out of it, she's starting to see clearly now. The rain is gone. So now she cares, right? So, you know, Drew says that he needs to like bridge the gap or whatever. And it's just the whole scene, like Drew really is the game from, she really is Drew in the game. Like she played her character now in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a character. It was her. Okay. He gonna say, you gonna perform? When did I always perform? Porsha, you have all rights to get her. And Drew, you're out of line. Like it's just like you're so out of line. I feel like the way to fix this, they all three need to sit down together. I hope we get a scene soon with that, with Drew sitting there, Porsha sitting there, Dennis sitting there, and they all have a talk. Okay. Hopefully Simon joins, but you know, that's not gonna happen. So we get to the infamous pistol scene. Dun, dun, dun. So they get there, you know. What was funny was she and Shamia get ready, and she looked like a cockatoo bird, like Candy used to back in the day when she had that little red cockatoo hair. And then she brings like an olive branch, tree sort of plant, so that way her and Angela could iron it out. I didn't feel like their beef was that deep anyway, so it was good to see them sort of be cool after everything. And then they start asking each other like little questions that they put in like this box or something like that, right? So they start asking like little kinky questions like what color is your panties? Was this, was that? And then I guess somebody in there put in the little box, put in the in there that, hey, do you think you could talk nicer to Brit? Kenya was sitting next to Brit. When she got there, she, I guess, Brit wasn't greeted as much as she thought and as happily as she wanted to be. My whole thing is these girls talk. I can guarantee you somebody told Kenya, this girl has been talking cash money crap about you. I don't know what her issue is. She didn't like how you didn't agree her correctly. So of course she's going to feel a way towards you because why are you so mad? I don't know you. What did you want from Kenya? Did you want her to hug you? Did you want her to bring you a poster? Did you want her to bring you a gift? She does not know you. You're new. A lot of these people go on these shows and it's like these ensemble shows and they expect like a red carpet treatment. You are new. These shows have been on since forever. And a lot of their cast members keep coming back. It's not like it's a new show where like, you know, every season it's a new cast. You are a newbie. So if somebody's not the most welcoming and the most inviting to you, it's because probably 9 times out of 10, they're worried about who you are and what you're going to do because they've been through some crap being on this show 5-6+ years because there's people that come on the show just to come for them. That's just the conclusion of it. And I don't get what Brit doesn't get about that. Now, I think that's why she apologized so quickly next episode because she realized, oh, shoot, I'm tripping. Because you are. So Kenny was like, I'm going to let you have the floor. I'm going to let you have the floor because they start going back and forth. And she was like, you know, queens don't argue with peasants. Y'all know Kenya say that like all the damn time. So they start going back and forth. Brit is so unoriginal, she ends up using Kenya line. Kenya said, that's my line. I'm always a moment. The way that Brit got so mad so quickly shows me that like, if that scene had continued longer, I think she would have hit Kenya. I think she would have hit Kenya. I don't care what nobody say. I think she would have hit Kenya. And I think that's why the girls said, gotta go. Like, you see how they quickly in that scene? Because they saw where it was going. They said, this is a new season. You bitches ain't finna ruin this season. Y'all not finna be fist fighting. Next thing you know, they're gonna have to fire some of y'all or replace one of y'all in season 16 cancel. Okay? So long for Sweet 16. That's why Shamia, Angela, said, let's go. Curb your food. They didn't want y'all to fist fight. I'm just keeping it about. They saw how Brit was getting. She was getting hot. I don't think it warranted her getting that angry. I don't care. These shows are for you to use your words. If you cannot use your words, do not go on a show like this. Go to baddies. You could fist fight it out there 50 million times. They're going to let you get your ones. Get your ones. They're going to let you get your ones. But this isn't a show you could get your ones or threaten pistols and whips. Bitch, who do you think you are? Rihanna? I may be good, but I'm perfectly good at it. Sticks and stones ain't break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. Like, what the hell? Talking about whips and pistols. What you got up in your? What you got going on over there? Like you and that nigga must be into that kinky stuff, cause that's crazy. I think the other girls peeped where it was gonna go, and it was more so obvious when they wouldn't let Kenya walk to her car or go wherever her car was, or if she was getting picked up. Shamia and Porsha and them said, "Hey, get in the car." Porsha said, "Get in the car." Porsha and Kenya not even friends and close like that. But she said, "Hey, get in the car." They saw where it was going, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Brit would have hit that girl. She would have hit Kenya. She would have pistol whipped her into a twirl. She boom, right into a twirl. I'm telling you, it would have been over with. Now, there's another thing that happened where Drew was playing, not Drew, but Shamia was playing her song, and Porsha kept saying that's not her. Let me tell you what you should have did to got her back. This is what I would have did. I would have played this song, and I would have told Porsha this. I would have been like, "Is that you, Porsha? Who is that? Is that Drew? You should have gagged her." I would have played Flatline. Flatline, it's like I went over here, it's elsewhere, and I wonder if we was DOA from the start, we could never set apart. Okay, Porsha ain't with that song, no shade, all right, but I would have gagged her. Okay, I would have been like, "Is this your failed song?" Here's how I feel. I think that Porsha has always been jealous of Shamia. What she did was very jealous-like. It was nasty. It was weird. It didn't make any sense. If your friend is saying this is me, and you're not believing it, it's given that you don't want it to be her. You don't want that to be her on the song because she sounds that good. That's how we tell a friend good news. They low-key don't believe you because they low-key don't want it to be true. That's what it gives. They don't want it to be true. They don't want it to be true. That's why she kept saying, that's Drew. That's not you. You can't sing like that. And then they've been dropping videos of her singing gospel with Porsha. Talking about, I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow. They all here singing gospel. So you know exactly how she sounds. The internet funny, y'all. When it comes to these shows, they gonna pull out some receipts. Let's talk receipts. Speaking of that, there's an old clip of Kenya that surfaced of her pulling out a Glockiana saying that she needed to get one for Phaedra. I do not think those situations are the same. Brit was mad and she was dead ass serious. Kenya was joking. I don't care. She literally was laughing with Brandon. They were laughing. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it was right that she pulled it out or even joked about it. But let's not compare a joke on Kenya's second season, because that was season 6, to Brit's first season of a whole bunch of new bitches. Let's really not compare the two. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like Bravo should have I either terminated Brit just how they did Kenya. 2 rights don't make it wrong. I don't give a fuck. I mean, 2 rights don't make it wrong. Bitch, I sound like Shamar. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Okay? Y'all, I'm tired of it. Like, if I wish I could tell y'all what I did today, but I can't. But yeah, 2 wrongs don't make a right. You feel me? So it's like, at the end of the day, both should have been terminated or suspended. It does not matter. I don't give a fuck. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is Housewives. This is Bravo. But what Kenya did, it wasn't right, which I don't think it was right. But what she did is okay. Goodbye. BS. Pure BS. Okay? Let me know what y'all think down below about this whole situation. I feel tired of this video. Pistol whip into a twirl. Let me know what y'all think down below. And we're out, babies.
No personal thing.